Hello and welcome to Cliff Reviews Art House. This time I'm reviewing A Big Bold Beautiful Journey directed by Kogonada. This is a slightly strange film. On one level it has all the signs of being a blockbuster romance film with A-list stars guaranteeing a tearjerker love story. A story where two highly imperfect, broken people end up falling for each other. But it didn't quite work as this film. I had the feeling that it can never quite decide what it wants to be. At times it gestures towards whimsy and quirkiness, but it never fully commits to being a quirky or strange fairy tale film. It's the same with the love story angle. It felt like it never quite achieved the level of sentimentality to be the tearjerker. The music swells with a kind of syrupy earnestness, but the story holds back from embracing romance in a way that might have given it conviction. The result is something caught between registers, neither magical nor emotionally raw enough to be moving or magical. I think the intention was to deliver an engaging love story, but it doesn't quite land. The fantastical device, doors opening into past memories and unresolved trauma, is clever in theory, and it touches on an interesting psychological truth. I've been doing some therapy recently that involves going back into childhood issues, and the idea of revisiting pivotal moments in your life resonates, but here it feels shallow, more like a narrative trick than an exploration with any depth. We watch the characters walk through these portals, but they never really take us with them. The film relies heavily on its two leads, Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell, but their chemistry is uneven at best. Both are actors that I admire, but they don't do enough to compensate for the flaws in this film. I recently reviewed the film Honey Don't, which I thought had its flaws, but the film is really lit up by an A-list performance from Margaret Qualley. She really brought that film to life. With Robbie and Farrell, the connection just didn't fully convince me, and without that spark, the love story never quite won me over. To its credit, the film is beautifully made, the cinematography is polished, the production design imaginative, and some of the fantasy elements, the surreal spaces, the portals, they are visually striking. There are moments of tenderness, moments where you glimpse the film it could have been, but too often it retreats into surface level cliches or drifts into a kind of sentimental haze that never really builds to real emotional impact. In the end, A Big Bold Beautiful Journey is quirky at times, sentimental at times, even ambitious in its ideas, but it never truly leans into any of these things. It doesn't feel magical, nor does it feel deeply human. Instead, it sits somewhere in between, watchable, occasionally charming, but never fully convincing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.